Today, we're going to talk about one of the most underappreciated and underdeveloped virtues in parenting: patience, right? Not sexy, not get them to behave with just two sweet words. It's patience. We want it from our kids, we expect it in our homes, but screens and the culture of on-demand everything are making it harder than ever to actually build that. So how do we raise patient, grateful kids in a world that delivers everything instantly? For those new here, I'm a dad of 7, including a foster kiddo, child and adolescent psychiatrist, content creator with millions of impressions from parents from around the world. And my aim is to help you build healthy, virtuous, family-connected kids in the age of screens. Let's start with this visual. Picture this. You've got two ways to prepare a meal: the microwave or the slow cooker. The microwave is fast. Punch it in 30 seconds, done. But what do you get? Usually processed, often unsatisfying, and definitely not a recipe passed down from generation to generation. Now, think about the slow cooker. It takes time, hours of simmering, flavor building, and anticipation, but the result? Rich, nourishing, unforgettable. Parenting is a slow cooker job in a microwave world. The more we feed our kids a steady diet of instant, the more we rob them of the flavor, meaning, and character that comes from waiting well. And patience, it's the key ingredient in that slow-cooked life. All right, so let's get real. Screens make everything immediate. Hungry? Uber Eats. Curious? Google it. Bored? Swipe. Want approval? Post and wait for likes. But life, especially life in close relationships, doesn't work on demand. You can't fast forward a tantrum. You can't swipe away hurt feelings. You can't next episode your way through conflict resolution or spiritual growth. And here's the kicker: when kids get used to instant results, waiting feels like suffering. But waiting isn't suffering, it's shaping. For you, the wait is over for clothing that fits your parenting and feels comfortable. And that's why I want you to check out the sponsor of today's video, who also cares about embodying the love we hope to share within family life. And that's Be Well Collective Apparel. Check out the Try Again apparel line, which features my catchphrase that reminds parents to assume the best of their young kids by inviting them to practice this style of conversation. And that will help us to meet their hearts. Check them out in the link in the show notes and the description to support the movement. Now, back to me. When we practice patience, we strengthen the prefrontal cortex, the brain's center for decision-making, regulation, and empathy. We're literally training the brain to pause before reacting, to consider others, and to build endurance. That's why kids who practice patience have better frustration tolerance, handle delayed gratification with maturity, and show higher levels of empathy and problem solving. And here's where it gets even more exciting. Patience is a pathway to gratitude. Let me explain. Gratitude requires perspective. It means recognizing that the good things we have didn't arrive instantly, often involved effort or sacrifice, and are worth savoring, not just consuming. When we teach our kids to wait, we teach them to notice. When we teach them to pause, we give them time to reflect. And it's that reflection that forms the root of gratitude. A child who has everything instantly handed to them will not learn to say, "Thank you." They'll only learn to say, "What's next?" But a child who has waited, worked, and watched others model appreciation is more likely to say, "Wow, I see the value in this. I'm thankful." So how do we raise patient kids? We have to live it out loud. Do your kids see you getting frustrated in traffic, or taking a breath and responding calmly? Do they hear you say, "Let's wait, it's okay, we'll try again tomorrow"? Do you avoid using screens as your own microwave escape from difficult moments? One of the best things we can do is let our kids see us wait well, waiting without bitterness, pausing without panic, delaying without disconnecting. When we model patience, we're doing more than surviving the moment. We're investing in our child's emotional future. Now, before we get to that simple path to jump-starting this in the home, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Bark. If you're looking for a way to safely and securely monitor your child's presence on their phone, as well as get practical advice on parenting in the tech age, check out my discount code for Bark. They offer an amazing app and even have devices preloaded that both look like the typical modern phone, but they're equipped with the most up-to-date monitoring software I have come across. As you know, Bark is the only phone my family has trusted as our kids have climbed the heights of independence, and it's the only device I trust. Check them out in the show notes or the description below. Now, let's get back to the show. Here's one simple way to grow patience and gratitude at home. Start a wait list. When your child asks for something, whether it's a treat, a toy, a screen time, don't say yes or no. Immediately say, Let's put it on the wait list. Then revisit it together after a set period, maybe a day, a week, or after a specific goal is kind of reached. What you're teaching is that desire doesn't mean immediate reward, and you're inviting them to reflect. Do I still want this? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my attention? And when something finally does come to fruition, they feel gratitude instead of entitlement. So here's your reminder, parents. Patience isn't weakness, it's strength with self-control. Gratitude doesn't grow in the microwave, it blooms in the slow cooker moments of life. And your children are watching you, not just in how you discipline them, but in how you discipline yourself. Let's raise kids who are thankful, not just thrilled, who are resilient, not just reactive, who know that what's worth having is often worth the wait. Thanks for tuning in. If this message resonated with you, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe, and share it with another parent who might need this reminder. Let's keep growing together. Don't forget to send me your questions and be among the first to know when my book is released this fall. There's no connection like your connection. Shout out to my favorite producer and eldest son who goes by Slip Shuffle. And as always, my friends, be well.